If I get one, I'll be happy with that. We've got coastline.
Oh.
I've got one. I'll go for that's as I said.
All
That's a
right.
slow start. It's not ideal coming out with the first two bans, but like I said, if we're going to get a coastline pick, it really is just very, very difficult to preempt those. Air jab on each staircase, and nobody can flank up onto you. So top floor is all yours. So we've lost those lifelines and explosive grenades. Astro challenging onto Hugsword right in front of our eyes. There will get himself a kill at the pool entrance, but Hornetau, Patoxy, and Lagonis to come out here and show that this is their map, that they can repeat that sort of performance.
Right now, it's Live that's doing damage, and he doesn't want you hyping up Lagonis, Tim. He doesn't want him to hear those words, and he'll take him down and leave it just up to Hornetau and Patoxy to try and make this one work. And you've got 30 seconds to play with. Diffuser cracked open, trying to tap those fingers away to get it down, but he comes off it, hearing them pushing around. Issue is, he gets knocked. They need to try and get him back up at this point, fully committing towards the revive. They could swing on him, but they've got the diffuser down. The Ash will peek back in after he gets him up, putting us back into the 2v2. Tries to walk around to grab the diffuser. You might pick it up, but it don't matter as you're still going to lose. The Lion comes in to try and slow down any more rotations, but they just can't stop Astro. Off the back of the contact, he's gone on a warpath. There's the first, doubles down for the second as he'll spot the back of the head of Lagonis. He might be being flanked, but he can't get the adjustment off. Won't matter as Ion's there to do the quick work on the trade, and that's the way FaZe Clan go 2 for 2.
Great round for Astro there on the Jaeger. Just wondered.
30 seconds left. Can they really hold this? Utility-wise, you've got one smoke can to play with. The vertical angles are there, but he can't get the hurty-verty off here. He couldn't land the shot. It could have been the difference maker, but on the reface, as he spams through the floorboard, he banishes another man. Hugsword's gone. You've got 8 seconds to grab the diffuser and get it down. It's not looking likely. This round has somehow taken a serious turn, as Ion's just got to survive. Black Dragons, they've won on the early entry. They're actually doing very effective when it comes to cleaning up as well, as another 2 frags come through rapidly, downing both Mav and Live, leaving it all up to Ion and Yuna. Now, Ion, he had 6 frags. Now he's been able to add another one to the tally, bringing it up to 7 already. But can he keep it rolling? Will he get himself to a fantastic position? No, not tonight, not into this round. You're not going to get a 4th that easily, as Black Dragons, they've come back through, and that was a sickeningly quick round. In terms of the frags they just tied together,
there's a lot of problems can be caused from here. He's being attacked from 2 angles, but he gets the kill whilst flashed. Unbelievable plays from Astro. He knows there's a second coming. Does he get him? No. Hornetau shuts him down 2 versus 2, but quick trades come in. We find ourselves 1 versus 1. Live versus PZD. PZD has got an advantage in terms of hit points. Moves in for the challenge. Will shut it down for Black Dragons, and they fight their way back into this tooth and nail. 2-3 on the scoreboard now.
That's so rough as well. You could see him effectively just...
but yeah, it's always interesting to see. It's always nice to see, you know, maybe the different teams that the players support. But looking at this round, supporting will need to go to Lagonis as Live shuts him down. That's going to be now 4 versus 2. The vertical angles are all in the possession of FaZe. Live gets himself 1 from exactly that. A real job ahead of him now. 1 versus 3. It was originally 1 versus 4. He gets 2 though, and finds himself now 1 versus 2. Mav's getting that diffuser down. He's not going to be able to find a challenge onto him. He is behind the half wall in the default spot. Now then, he's managed to escape the man on the vertical. He brings it back to 1 versus 1. He's aware that this could be a hatch drop. Right now, there's 1 man upstairs and 1 down. Ion versus PZD. Ion just has to cover this diffuser. He has another 23 seconds to do so. Will he get seen out? Yes, but he'll get the kill on the vertical angle. Ion once again coming in clutch for FaZe, and that could have been a disaster for them as PZD fought himself all the way back.
But they're going to be coming up against a heavy defense, entrenched in 2 of the defenders, one of them being the main man Hornetau, that's now reached double digits as he comes through, cutting them down, eventually put to bed as Astro make himself famous with a FAMAS, but it's only 1 frag, and it's all down to the Finker. Yuna on a 1 versus 4. Can he do it? Or is he just going to take a bullet from where his thoughts get processed? No. Finds the first. Heals himself back up, ready for the second. Tim, this madman's on a bit of a roll.
If he'd held his patience there, I don't think Yuna is fully aware of his location, and he is going to take the shot. What a nade onto Hugsword from Yuna. Brings it back to 1 versus 1. Can the Finker finish this off? He's moving in. He's trying to peek the angle. He knows the man's behind the reinforcement. He will do it. Unbelievable plays from Yuna. That's the sort of aggression I was looking for from him. Absolute 200 IQ play to move away from VIP. Nailed it instead. And right now, no traders come in. Advantage. Sorry, Mav. Advantage FaZe as live. Sorry, Ion manages to shut down PZD. Astro will get Lagonis. The kills are raining in now. Patoxy manages to keep Black Dragons in this, but that is exactly what this entire game has felt like. Black Dragons just keeping themselves in it all the time, never really having that advantage. Patoxy manages to level things up with a kill onto Astro. Right now, FaZe, plenty of time on the clock. Get those drones out. I feel like from both sides we've seen a little bit of a lack of droning, but a good bait there from Una.
He's in an awkward scenario here. He's just attempting to see what he can do to benefit himself. Issue is, the nades come through. Una, he wasn't content with a slam dunk that he got in the clutch. He wants another one to round it out, and that is a banger of a lifetime. Another nade coming through to shut down the game, as not only do they blow up in the server, they blow up overall, walking away 7-3 in the opening map here of Coastline.
I think Una has made a big shout there for himself being the nade operator of FaZe. If they're only going to bring one operator with nades, I'm sure lock yourself in with 100% pick rate on IQ.
The diffuser's been left down, and it was being watched the entire time. Ion was poised and ready for it. He spams out with the initial shots from the dock, does a little bit of damage, but it's not quite the frag. He needs to do more here. Peeking out, 3 players directly ahead of him. The shield goes down, and the round could be going even quicker, Tim, as one by one, they're all being capitalized upon. Hugzord with the dastardly double as he swings into action, massacres Mav, and picks it up for Black Dragons.
Hornetau and Hugzord did a great job. For
Not a single kill on either side yet. Ooh, okay. The prone face there from Ion as he comes around the corner hasn't worked out too well, and this has sparked the resistance to really kick it into second gear. As the push starts to come out, they take down 2 men, both the smoke and the mute. Oh, look at the pixel peak! A curt angle and a half! Live, his face is firmly inside the monitor. The man is pixel sniffing, Tim.
That leaves us now in a 3 versus 3. Challenge comes on from Spiral Stairs from Astro. Gets himself 1, dips away, but Lagonis will manage to get himself to the top of the stairs quickly enough to shut down Astro before he could escape to tell us. Right now, we've got a hard angle being held into Piano, and the double comes in from Live. How about that for a live play?
Astro's had a bit of a hit, but it's not going to matter too much. That's barely brought him down to almost sub 50 HP. Oh, but that is an explosive way to turn things around. Ion.
The explosive start that they were looking for, just to try and increase the pace. Now we can see the Ash of Hornetau. He's desperate to get inside. Takes some damage from his own breaching round. He's moving in that quickly, but he will take a lot more damage as a couple of bullets to the face will put him out of the round. Mirror gets herself another one. Una onto PZD. Live will finish things off. What a round from FaZe Clan. That was flawless for them. The best performance that we have seen so far in this stage from FaZe when defending the basement.
Lion, of course, but the diffuser's going down. Tim, there's a timeline there where Live, he goes for the full commit on the Nitro and denies the plant. Instead, they've had to come off it anyway, off the back of the encounter with the SMG, slaying another man, but it's really being a scrap to see who wins it, Tim.
I'd be interested to see exactly how Ion managed to deny that plant. Big jump out from Astro there. He knows the double door's open. Ion has gone for one as well. They get challenged left, right and centre here, but they are all outside of the map, and right now Lagonis is up on the roof. He's going to chase down the man that runs out onto balcony, but too slow was the call. He can't get over the rappel quick enough to get the shots onto him, so that will leave us 1 versus 4. Time ticking away. Black Dragons are just going to take the opportunity. They know this round is done.
We saw Lagonis taking a fair few bullets, and that's really slowed down the tempo into the round for Black Dragons even. They get the first pick though. The Thermite actually starting to warm up now. He's hit the shot against Ion. You've slowed them down. You're leaving it up to the rest of the members, the final 4 from FaZe, to hold them back. They've got Nitro though. They've got utility. They might chuck it out, but you can't detonate it if you're dead, Tim. And they might all be going down to lose this one, as they're falling in a hizzy. It's just left on one man. The Major Maestro himself, Mav, coming out as he'll be able to pick off the first. Looking behind the car, but can't quite cause carnage. No one's peeking into him. When he does clear the diffuser, it's too late, as Lagonis will flick, find the headshot, and say, see you later.
Black Dragons desperately needed that round and did everything they could to put it on the board. That information is being fed back from Lagonis. Hugzord just moving into challenge, and Lagonis will be giving him all the information he needs. Ion opens us up with one onto PZD. We have a quick flurry of kills going in both directions that now leaves us in a 3 versus 3. Got the mirror windows in place. FaZe haven't put anybody on the connector to clear that mirror out. Hugzord gets himself a kill onto Live. There's another one here for him if he looks alive. Shotgun put to great use onto Mav. Now 1 versus 3.
Does he have the ferocity to try and cause some atrocities into this round and somehow steal this one away with 10 seconds left? All the shots need to be perfect. Issue is, he runs round the corner, waiting behind the soda machine to... That could quickly be taken away if Black Dragons pick up the game here tonight and end this one in a draw. Talking of draws, we're back to a 4-4. PZD low though, and you imagine he's going to go down, but no, he stays alive and kicking, screaming his way through the round as he's going to shut down Yunar, leaving them at a disadvantage in the fight. Only 3 players alive, but they've dealt out tons of damage, and they know the location of the other players as well. They go for the wall bang, but it's not going to work. Instead, it will be the pistol prowess of Live to pick off the man that was prone, and it keeps the round in check. Damage being distributed all over the map. It's not looking good for FaZe.
Right now, Black Dragons looking to buck the trend of history, and one of these two teams is going to have to if they want to be successful in this map. And what an angle that Patoxy has just held there. Absolutely destroyed the 2 FaZe players looking to push in before Ion can shut him down. Bottom of the basement stairs, he will be closed out by PZD, who was on low health for a lot of that round, but they were just unable to finish him off. Black Dragons Live is getting that diffuser down. Looks like it will be successful, and it will. He takes a little bit of damage along the way, but not enough. He escapes with his life, and we find ourselves in an unusual situation. 5 versus 5. PZ opens things up, but with the diffuser already active on the ground. That's Ion gone. Lagonis takes Mav, but this, without a doubt, is one of the hardest retakes in all of Siege. Hugsword has got himself on the diffuser. I'm not sure FaZe can do anything about this. They can in the absolute dying seconds there. They managed to get in and get the kill onto Hugsword, and that leaves us now 3 versus 1. It is all to do for Hornetow. He's got 6 seconds to find 3 kills. It's unlikely. It's impossible as Astro shuts him down, and we see just why that is still one of the most difficult retakes in all of Siege.
And they've got their focus set on trying to go for the play towards the site, Tim. Issue is, that's not a pretty sight. Hornetow swings, he stings, and he slays. Another frag coming through as well as Hugsword, looking to really secure the bag on this one. They want that 6th round, and they're gunning for it. It's all down to Mav. What a mockery has been made out of FaZe Clan here tonight from Black Dragons on their resurgence. It's all down to the sledge, and he's not going to be stunning anyone. Black Dragons win it. Hugsword with the final fadeaway shot. The Mozzie does it.
Match point opportunity it will be going to Black Dragons then, and they've got the nanobots active in their system. The Thinker boost has picked them up. The recoil reduction is helping Yuna. He gets a kill onto PZD, and right now the screams are reverberating through the server as Black Dragons die left, right and centre. 4 versus 1 here. FaZe shut it out. They claim the draw, they claim the 2 points, and they claim their title attempt tomorrow against Team Liquid. They are still in the hunt for the top spot.
It could have been a victory. It could have been both maps won, but in the end, getting the draw still means they have a chance. They have a shot